Yeah, so we just talk about Kate Middleton. We're at people.com, and this is Kate Middleton's abdominal surgery cancer diagnosis. So we have some unfortunate news here in that Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, has been diagnosed apparently for cancer and abdominal surgery. We're going to assume that's going to be some colon cancer right there. Unfortunate situation, and this is I'm thinking, man, she looks so slim and she looks healthy in her pictures. Obviously she's got hair and makeup and stuff, but overall she does look like she's got great genetics and she's slim and things like that. But I'm thinking, what's going on here? Now, anyone can get cancer. You could be a vegan, you could be a smoker, you could be a full-blown meat eater. Anyone can get cancer, all right? You could be exposed to carcinogens at work, with the you spraying Roundup, or you taking certain medications, okay? So anyone can get cancer. Before we start with that, cancer is generally caused by a weak immune system, okay, which can't keep track of certain cellular growth, etc. Anyway, let's get into it. So if you've got a lot of stress, blah 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 blah. Let's look at the diet, all right? Because what's she eating? I'm thinking, damn, she looks like she looks like one of the girls I coach. She looks like the girls that follow my protocols, high carb, low fat. So apparently, Kate, this is from marieclaire.com, so semi-reliable source. Dukan diet, and what is the Dukan diet? Involves almost exclusive omission of carbohydrate in favor of lean proteins, vegetables, healthy fats, and oils. Now, anyone who's done a keto diet or whatever, a Dukan diet, knows that you're going to get some carbohydrates in there at some point, otherwise you're just going to go crazy. So she will be eating some level of carbohydrate, but I dare say not enough. And in that case, you start to eat more meat. And so the Dukan diet, this is from the dukandiet.co.uk, so the website. So Dukan diet is red meat, chicken, fishes, seafood, some dairies and eggs, and some vegetarian, vegan things there, soy, etc. So let's look at red meat and colorectal cancer. Eating a lot of red meat, processed meat, increase your risk of bowel cancer. That's why I recommended a cut. Blah 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 blah. So even this is the NHS. Right, this is the NHS mainstream recommending cutting out meat, and meat is as mainstream as it gets. Where do you get your protein from? All right, so Cancer Council New South Wales, red meat, processed cancer. Eating processed meat increase your risk of bowel cancer, stomach cancer. Red meat, all right, such as beef, lamb, pork, has been classified as a Group 2A carcinogen. That's full on. Harvard Health here. Substantial increase in the risk of cancer in the lower colon, etc., etc. So again, as I said before, anyone can get cancer, but why increase your risk by eating meat? All right. Oh, you've got a vegan bias. Yeah, I do. But don't you have a health bias? Who cares what my biases are? What's your goal in life? I don't want to get cancer, so I'm going to do my things I can do to minimize that. Get my sleep, reduce the stress, eat the healthiest diets out there based on the science. All the science points towards the foods I recommend as being the healthiest, okay? And again, doesn't make you invincible, okay? No one's invincible. Trust me on that one. But at least you can increase your odds, okay? That's what we're going for. So yes, it's a very unfortunate news, but you can sort of see it. It's definitely, you can sort of see it, whatever medication she's on now, surgery, it's definitely taken its toll, as it would. But yeah, she's doing preventative chemotherapy. I mean, it's, anyway, that's another video in itself. You always, people out there, this is just my opinion, anything in life, especially when it comes to health, you always have to address the causes, okay? If the bucket is leaking, all right, find the hole. Don't put another little bucket down there to catch the water. I mean, you might do that as a attempt until you find the hole, but treat the cause, okay? Treat the cause, please. Find the cause and treat it. Now, I know there's not much money in doing that, okay? The industries aren't based around treating causes. They're about addressing symptoms and selling as much product as possible, and as many treatments as possible, and as many appointments as possible, and you do a follow-up and all this stuff. And I get that. That's economies. It's capitalists, whatever, and pros and cons. I'm just saying, people, sometimes you have to be your own doctor and do your homework and always be a detective. Look at why is this happening? Why do I have eczema? Why do I have cancer? Why do I have heart disease? Why do I have arthritis? Why am I obese? And don't just have to give yourself short answers. Like really deep dive into it. Right? Be a student of your conditions and of your situation. Okay, understand what's going on versus just palm it to someone who's getting paid, because people make mistakes as well, and I know a lot of doctors, and doctors are great, but doctors also make mistakes, and doctors also don't know everything, so I coach a lot of doctors with weight loss and health. They come to me off record in private, and the stories they tell me, I'm just thinking, damn. Anyway, but that's off record stuff. But anyway, this is Kate Middleton. Unfortunate situation here. What can we learn from it? And what I'm learning from it is it doesn't matter how good you look, because if your immune system is getting suppressed from all that meat and stuff you're eating, and obviously you're not eating much meat because you can't eat that much meat and be slim. But as we see with the warnings here, even 90 grams of meat a day is too much. They say, they being NHS. That's the NHS. I mean, meat has to be pretty full on for the mainstream to be against it. Meat makes so much money for the economy. All right, and meat is it's full on, man. Like, meat is the foundation for medicines and stuff. And the more meat you eat, the sicker you get, which makes more money for certain industries, etc. And again, it's not conspiracy, it just comes down to economics. So even the NHS is recommending down to 70 grams is not even that much. So Kate doesn't look like she's eating a lot of meat, but having, cancer of the digestive tract indicates not much meat is still too much meat for her. But yeah, anyway, that's the deal. Hope she gets well and looks into the causes, and we all get to learn things from this.